Today, I'm going to show you guys how to divide a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number using the base 10 system with base 10 blocks. So, before the video started, I made our number, which is 763, into our base 10 blocks. So, I used 7 of our flats, which is 100, 6 of our rods, which is 10, and 3 of our ones, which is units. So, let's start off with our hundreds place. Now we know that 7 of our hundreds can equally be distributed in our 3 groups without going over. So let's try to fit 7 or close to 7 in 3 of our groups with our base 10 blocks. So 2, 2, 2, and we're left with 1 flat. So let's write what we just did in our algorithm. So we have 2 of our flats in each of the 3 groups, and we're left with 1. We use 6 of our flats out of 7, and we're left with 1. And so we can't equally distribute our last one without regrouping. So we're going to break our flat down and make 10 of our rods. And we can add the 10 of rods that we have already into our original 6 that we had. So let's try to evenly distribute our 16 rods now into our 3 groups without going over. So 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. And we're left with 1 rod. So let's do it in our algorithm. So we have 5 of our rods in our 3 groups. We used our flat and broke it apart to make 10 of our rods. And we added that to our 6 that we had to make it 16 rods altogether. We used 15 of our rods in our groups, and we're left with 1 rod left. We can't just evenly distribute the rod that's remaining, so we're going to have to break it apart and make 10 units. So we're going to add our 10 units with our 3 that we already had and see if we can put our 13 units into our 3 groups equally. So let's do it. So 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. And we're left with 1 unit. So let's do what we just did in our algorithm. So we had 10 of our units. We had 10 of our units, but we have 4 units in each of our groups. So we had 10 of our units. We added our 3 units that we already had to make it 13 units. We used 12 of them in our 3 groups, and we're left with 1 remaining, which is our remainder. So, in the next clip, I'm going to show you how we can double check our work using multiplication. Now I'm going to show you how to double check our work using multiplication. The reason why we're using multiplication to check our answer is because multiplication is the inverse or the opposite of division. So we can figure that out by using our things in our groups, which is 254, multiply it by 3 by the amount of groups that we have to find out our total, which is the reverse of what we did in our division problem. So let's check it out. So we're multiplying, like I said before, we're multiplying the things in our groups times the number of groups to get our total. So if we do 4 times 3, which is 12, 50 times 3 plus 1 is 160. We're going to put the 1 up here. And then 200 times 3 plus the other 100 would be 762. But wait, that's not our number that we had originally. We forgot to add our remainder, which was 1. So our total would be 763. Thank you.